So the fight, you seen the fight?
Seen the fight, man. Fight was crazy. It was, actually really one of the better fights that I didn't watch, in recent memory for real too. This Gervonta versus Lamont Roach Jr. Man.
Yeah, because usually we expect Gervonta to knock somebody out. I mean, the fight,
Quick TKO, dominant.
Fight might happen however it happened, but we expect him to knock somebody out.
Yeah.
And the result of the fight was a draw.
Yep.
But not only that, he was getting tagged up.
Yeah, he was getting tagged up with jabs, hooks, punches to the body as well too. And obviously, it went all 12. And
to a draw.
To a draw. And Gervonta was getting his shit off too. Gervonta was definitely, getting, but we didn't see that type of dominance
from nobody facing him before.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets hit, but we ain't never seen nobody put it to him like that.
Yeah, we ain't seen it like this.
And it wasn't like an over dominance, I would say, but it was definitely like, okay, this was a draw. It could have went either way with the judges as far as points concerned.
And honestly, a lot of the homies, we thought Lamont Roach, we thought he actually outboxed. I had him actually edge. I would have had it as a split decision. I wouldn't have had it as a draw, but my split decision would have, went very narrowly to Lamont Roach. For sure. He got the last 3-4 rounds.
So we expect a rematch.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's in the contract.
There's a rematch.
Yep.
There's definitely a rematch. And I don't want to get to speculating on people, but there's no reason why he would have tried to make this a draw anyway. That is not in his game plan, so we're going to get that out the way.
Yeah.
But
why did he take a knee? He said grease was in his eyes.
Grease?
He said
somebody was cooking chicken or something up there?
He said grease was in his eyes.
Oh, because he was cooking. He was cooking.
He was cooking.
And then he wanted to, because the grease was too hot. Got it.
I didn't, even his hairdresser came out and was like, look, he's saying that
so the grease melted from his braids.
He was from his braids.
Got in his eyes.
Yep. And he
from
said
his
that's
sweat.
why. And they said that's
Has
why
that happened to him
knee.
before?
See, and I don't know. I've never actually watched. I've never in my life, so 32 years, I've never in my life watched a match where mid-round someone takes a knee after getting jabbed and then says it was because it was wiping grease.
I had a little bit of product in my eye.
Little bit of product.
Yeah, product in his.
And even the hairdresser came out and was like, well, wait a minute, you got that done 3-4 days prior.
Oh, so that should have been it should have got like
it should have been
marinated.
Yeah.
And your
that
skin should
wasn't fresh.
have been absorbed.
See?
Through the skin follicles in the head. Got it.
So that's crazy in itself. I mean.
She said, man, I did your hair last week, boy.
She came out instantly too. Like she came out immediately.
Because he playing with her business.
No, he is. Because that's wild.
That's her business. Like, well, how much grease you use?
See, and she even had the screen grab. She had the receipt. She was like, look, I didn't put that much in that boy head.
But it leads to a deeper question though. Like, does Gervonta Davis have eczema or something going on with his scalp to where he needs that amount of grease, Vaseline, whatever, because that's a problem. We got to get that handled. Because
that man was lying, man.
I'm just asking because he said there was a lot of grease.
Right.
In it. You know what I'm saying?
He was lying, man. And we'll never know, why he took the knee mid round. I mean, we'll never know for sure. Because he got jabbed.
I used to use Murray's a lot.
Facts, love Murray.
And Murray's never melted, and sweat got into my eyes.
Just.
And then I said, "Oh, I got grease in my eye." Like I never. Murray's. Let me tell you, I got my hair cut a couple weeks ago, and my coworker was like, "Damn, you got waves," and I was like, "Bruh, I started off in the '90s using the Murrays. Like this is
with the brush.
It's still in there. Like the Murrays from back in the day is still in my hair.
It's still in there.
All I do is brush like this, and it goes. It's a Pacific Ocean." They ask, "Is you Indian?" I'm not Indian. I'm foundational Black American.
Easy.
You feel me? But yeah, the Murrays. That's where Murray's never melted. Murray's might not ever melt.
Yeah, nah, Murray's is.
So that might be a bad example because Murray's probably wasn't made to be melted.
Nah, not at all. Murray's is one of those that's forever.
Yeah.
And it's old school.
And have you ever seen an empty can of Murray's? You ever got to the bottom of the can of Murray's?
I don't even know if I ever got to the bottom of the can of Murray's.
Nah, because that's your uncle and your grandpa had the same can.
Yeah,
and they just passed it down to you. And was like, hey, this is what you use right here.
I ain't never got to the
It's
bottom
been in
of
our
the
family
can,
since, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that Murray's, you ain't never getting to the bottom of that.
Yeah, I ain't been to the bottom of it.
That's an unknown, uncharted place right there.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah. You see an empty Murray's can, I mean, that might be the first person who ever opened that can back in the day.
Facts.
So,
well, we definitely looking forward to the rematch, man. You know, shout out to Lamont Roach for really having a good fight, and he showed up and showed out. You know, especially when Gervonta, being favored and. Definitely being the one, where, we're expecting to TKO or KO somebody. So,
for sure.
Lamont, shout out to Lamont for, and Gervonta as well, too. It was a great fight. It was a great match. So, and went the distance.
Shout out to both of them.
Yep.
Yeah.